Hi, I'm an INFP, so that means I love to fantasize, idolize, and oh, my favorite, cry about everything I couldn't do right. What's up, what's good, what's poppin'? Welcome back to my channel. That was sarcasm, by the way. It's been more than 3 years since I've been indulging myself in the MBTI world. While most of it had helped me to understand myself more and understand different personality types, I've also experienced the dark side of MBTI community. Now, calling it dark is a bit too much, but when you think about it, not really. People in the MBTI community are dramatic, taking things too far, fighting over unnecessary topics, fetishizing certain personality types, and overly stereotyping everything. When I got into MBTI, I simply wanted to learn it for the character building of my OCs from my comics that I'm working on. But little did I know, it was a black hole that sucked me in and I was never able to come out of it ever again. When I just got into it, I was mistyped just like everyone. For a whole month, I thought I was an INTP. But the more I researched about INTPs, the more I learned that this isn't me. I took a test again and then again and then again, but every time I was getting different results. But at this point, I had enough. So I took matters in my own hand. I tried to dig deep in the Myers-Briggs, and the only description that matched my personality type was INFP. And oh, I wasn't happy with it. Since the knowledge I had up until that point was only surface level, I was prone to stereotyping. And so I was like, INFP? Healer? How? When? I never healed anything in my entire life. I just felt like every other INFP was just so sweet and so kind, and I was just not. I was like, how are there 16 personality types and I don't fit in any of them? So I had to dig even deeper. Actually learning about the Myers-Briggs, how the cognitive functions work, the judging functions, the perceiving function. And after studying about it for a few months, I just realized that there's just so much more to these 16 personality types. So many nuances to learn about. Now, as I said, I want to learn personality types so that I can, build my characters more profoundly. And so I thought, learning about them by different personality types would be a great idea. And this way I can have an idea how different personality types actually behaves in actual life. And I thought maybe this way I can write my characters better. So as a fellow introvert, instead of going outside and making friends, I hopped on these random apps I saw of MBTI types on the internet. But little did I know it was nothing like how I was expecting it to be. When I tell you the amount of brain cells I've lost, you guys, while interacting these people, oh my god, I swear to God, like I was sincerely concerned. Because first of all, this one app asked me to select a personality type that I wanted to interact with. It literally chose a personality type for me. I was like, no, don't choose for me. Don't choose. And it chose for me. It chose ENFJs. Perfect for an INFP like me. I was like, okay. But then I was like, you know what? Let's give it a shot. Let's just go with it. So I knew a little bit about ENFJs, and I knew that ENFJs are known for being these main character. They have this main character energy, but all of the ENFJs I've known so far were like these imaginary characters. But anyways, I started talking with this ENFJ, and because of this guy, I experienced racism for the first time. He was just so blatantly racist. I had no idea what was his problem, but yeah. So I just had to block him. But then I was like, you know what? Just one person I interacted. I gotta interact with more people. Let me just talk to someone else. I talked to this one INTJ after that, and it went like this. I'm awkward. I don't talk to people. People call me mysterious. Are you sure you want to talk to me? Don't talk to me. I was like, okay. And the other interactions were like this. I don't feel shit. I don't have emotions. I don't feel emotions. I don't feel. Feelings are disgusting. So I stay away from them. You make art? Make me an art. I'm mad because you're not my friend yet. You should be friends with me. I bet you can't wait to be my friend. I'm just so good after all. I want to make this world a better place. We can be best friends. I don't know how to interact with people. I'm so sorry. Are we best friends now? Hey, I think I'm falling in love with you. I love you. Whoa, he just met, bro. I had other interactions too where these people thought that they were this certain personality type and they acted like it, but later when they found out that they were mistyped, then they suddenly switched their whole personality. Like one time there was this INTJ, very loud, very vocal. She would talk all the time and was casually telling me about all the things about her life and everything, and her quote-unquote problems were because she was an introvert. But suddenly one day she tells me that she found out that she's not an INTJ but an ENTJ, and suddenly introversion was not her problem anymore. The same thing happened with this one INTP guy who acted very serious, very mysterious, wouldn't talk that much, until he found out one day that he's actually an ENTP. He was mistyped, and suddenly his whole persona changed and he started to suddenly act like a jerk. Like as if being an ENTP would make you a jerk automatically. After having these weird conversations with people online, I understood one thing. And that one thing was that people apparently are desperately wanting to label themselves and willingly putting themselves in a box. They be using MBTI to justify their behaviors and describe themselves as this certain personality type when they don't even know who they actually are themselves. And this actually happens because people don't actually understand the purpose of MBTI type. MBTI actually teaches different personality types tendencies rather than their behaviors. I repeat, tendencies rather than behavior. But when I tell you the amount of people slid in my DMs trying to call me cute, like saying weird stuff like you look someone like I can dominate, like so weird. Like why would you say that to a random stranger online? Like what is going on? What is going on here? So they think like just because I'm an INFP, like I would be submissive, I would be like this cutesy, you know. So they come with this expectation of, me behaving in a certain way. And when I don't behave in that certain way, they be pissed off and they be acting weird and they trying to be rude and yeah, like get help, please. Though I won't lie, I did interact with good people. There were a lot of people who understood MBTI types, were really willing to understand each other's perspective on life. And this really helped me build my characters better. So yeah, so the one thing that you can take away from this video is just be you. Do not let any label define you. Do not let any personality type define you. You are more than just a personality type. You're a whole individual, a whole human being that is capable of doing many things rather than just things that are described for a certain personality type. Yes, you can be a TP type and have emotions because you're fucking human. And just because you're a certain personality type doesn't give you a pass to being a jerk. Please, this actually hinders your growth because MBTI type is here to help us grow, help us know ourselves better, to help, know our problems or kind of see the kind of tendencies that other people can have or we can have, right? I would really suggest using Myers-Briggs in your favor in a way to understand yourself better, to see it as tendencies rather than behaviors, to take it in and still have an exception for other things and not letting anything define you because you are just so much more than this. Let us know your MBTI in the comment section below and how you came to know about MBTI types. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time.